Hello, Tigers. Welcome to Wednesday, 8 April 2021. Are you ready for a fabulous day? We have some amazing projects in store, all right? I'm excited to go look at our Tiger Tube because I know there's going to be content there. All right, we're going to meet today to talk about that, okay? So, for today's Foundations lesson, you will need your Foundations notebook, and I need to turn my page because my page is a little full from yesterday. All right? You will need a writing tool. Let's talk about the writing tool. Everyone, hang it down, pinch it right here below the tip where you would think the pencil grip is, right? And then spin it up and put it in the cradle. Cradle it, all right? Yesterday, some of you in class were working on that. And I know it's a little awkward at first, especially if you've been holding your pencil another way. But this is a good way. And then when you're writing longer, your hand's not going to hurt as much, okay? It's better for your arm, all right? So, hang it down, turn it around. I know I'm not moving this hand, right, Dominic? We're not moving this hand. Just like hang it so it drops, but you don't want to kind of swing it. This is dangerous. And then swing it up. I can't swing it this way. That's not up. It's stuck. Not moving him. Swing it down, cradle. Swing it up, around, cradle it. And that's how you should be writing, okay? So you should keep those pinchers like you're using chopsticks, all right? But the rest of your hand is supporting. It's a good way to get that pencil grip, all right? And we are going to sit in the writing position. Writing position includes that pencil grip, okay? So for now, go ahead and put your pencils down. We're going to write in a moment. So remember, today you will reread The Best Shell. Fizz finds the best shell. What is her new shell like? Why is it just right? We will review some words and skills so we can identify descriptive details about Fizz's new shell. I know in Night Zookeeper, it's asking you to describe things using descriptive details. So this is really going to help you in Night Zookeeper as well. So these foundational skills are not something different than we're doing anywhere else. Everything you're doing, you should be making connections to what you're doing, all right? And for those of you that have already read this, The Best Shell, I would like you to let me know if there's an AR test for it. And if there's not, remember, write me 5 questions from the book and give me the correct answer, and I will make a quiz. All right? So, write your own test if there's not already one created. So, do a search in Renaissance and find The Best Shell book. And make sure it's this one. There might be a lot of books with that title. All right? If not, you can create the test for the class, and I will type it in. Okay? So, just let me know. So let's get on with those descriptive details and skills we need to read this book. The first thing we're going to do is use our high frequency words to play sentence. It's called stick sentences, all right? What I want you to do is pick up your writing tool. First, look at the words on the screen. We've been using these words on the screen all week, okay? So we should know how to read them. Against, cover, early, getting, here, hurry, much, stopped, toward, your, right? So your challenge in waterfall time is to create a sentence, but I want you to write it first. One of those words, use it in a sentence, all right? It could be a sentence about that picture, but it doesn't have to. The water is falling toward the lake, isn't it? Or is that the ocean? I'm not sure if that's a lake or an ocean. But that waterfall, the water's following towards. the lake, the body of water, right? I think when it hits it, it didn't stop. It kept going, right? And the more it went, it fell towards it, and it's getting faster, faster, faster with gravity until it hit against that water and stopped. Maybe even splashed a little, right? I just used 4 words from there to describe that waterfall. So you do not have to describe the waterfall. You can look at anything around you, but you need to use these pictures. Or you can just make up the picture in your imagination. All right? So I'm going to set the timer for 5 minutes. And you're going to write your sentence. When you are done writing your sentence, I want you to type your sentence in the chat box. But your sentence is evidence today. So write number 1. And number 1 is going to be a sentence using these words. If you use the word much, write your sentence and then underline the word much so I know that's the word you used. Okay? And then once you do that, go type it in the chat box. All right? Do not send it until time is up and I say waterfall. So you do not need to hurry and write it in the chat box. You need to create your sentence first because you might want to make a correction. And it's easier to correct it here than in the chat box. So, you ready? It's getting early. No, it's getting late. It's not early, it's getting late. And I just used 2 words. Here, it's getting late. Huh, there's 2 words again. Pull the cover toward you to stay warm when you sleep. That's 2 words again. I'm going to stop talking so you can create, okay? I want you to create a sentence. Remember, finger spacing because I want you to be able to read it, all right? You must spell those words right. Everything else, spell what you hear, all right? Capital letter N mark, you already know a sentence, all right? You ready? So I'm going to set timer for 5 minutes. There's my phone. Hey Siri, set timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes and counting.
Begin to write on your paper. Pick up your writing tool. Blend to write a sentence. Blend to write the words in the sentence. You can't write the whole sentence at once. How do we eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. You must use at least 1 word. If you want, you can write a couple sentences. At least 1 sentence, at least 1 word. I'll put it back up there. You don't have to focus on the clock. You still have almost 4 minutes, so. That's a beautiful rainbow. The rainbow is stretching out toward the mountain on both sides. You still have 3 minutes remaining. You should be typing your sentence into the chat box now. Go ahead and type your sentence into the chat box. If you didn't finish writing your sentence, that's okay. You can come back and finish writing it. Go ahead and type your sentence into the chat box. You can use dictation if you want to type it, but do not send it. If you use dictation to type for you, you need to read what it thinks you said and make sure it's what you intended to say. Sometimes it puts words in there that you don't mean to say. Sometimes they're inappropriate words. So make sure you check it. Any tool you use, make sure you check it. It went blank. 30 seconds remaining. Do not send it until I say, even when the timer goes off, do not send it. Wait for the magic word. Wait for the magic word. If you send it before the magic word, you lose. Everybody that submits something wins, but if you send it too soon, you lose. Make a new sentence if you want to win. Okay, that's timer. Time is up. That was 5 minutes. Tigers, are you ready? I didn't say it yet. Let's do a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Waterfall. We should see all these beautiful sentences, right? And it's great to read others' sentences. You are not responding to anyone, but you are able to read other sentences, all right? And once again, we are not checking spelling, except for these words, of course. All right, so if they just spelled it phonetically, meaning the way it sounds, that's okay. All right, does their sentence make sense? Did they have a great idea? So you can check those out later. All right, everyone, back to the meeting. Back to the meeting. Give me a thumbs up in the reactions when you come back to the meeting. I want to see a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up when you get back to the meeting. Yes, please give me a thumbs up when you get back to the meeting. Last call, thumbs up when you get back to the meeting. I forgot to say something. You might have noticed that we didn't do our phonics dance yet. Don't worry, we're just going to switch it up a little bit. We were getting a little stale. We're going to get a little active first, all right? And then we're going to do that phonics dance for a brain break midway through, all right? So I didn't forget the phonics dance. All right, are we all back? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get on with our practice, shall we? So we are going to play with sounds and words. That's what reading is, right? Just playing with sounds. So remember that prefixes and suffixes are word parts added to words to change their meaning. They also add a syllable. Remember, what's important about prefixes and suffixes is that we have to add them to something. So we have to have a base word, or else it's just part of the word. Some of these hunks and chunks are just part of words, right? Do you see a suffix or prefix? Pre comes before, so this is a prefix. See this chunk, and do you see this chunk? ACE, 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 ace. All right, pick up your pencil, blend to write this word. Make the sounds as you make them. I know you already read it. Now I ask you, what is the root word in this word? Place. And the prefix is miss. And the word is misplace. It appears that I have misplaced the hunks and chunks. And there it is. Make sure you have misplaced. Put your pencil down. Stand up, push in your chair. Get ready for the hunks and chunks. We're going to come back right back here when you're done. All right? See you at the end of the hunks and chunks. Actually, I'll be doing hunks and chunks with you. I'm just not going to record myself doing it, but you'll see me over there. I'm going to go do the hunks and chunks.
Let's dance phonics dance style. It's time for the hunks and chunks. Are you ready? S-H, S-H, C-H, C-H, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, buck, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, buck. This is a thorn and that is a thistle. T-H, T-H, O-O-ooh, O-O-ooh. I love school. You love fruit? I do too. You, I, ooh. Put your hands in the air. Happy New Year. Make your resolution. E-W, ooh, ooh. That's at the end of a root word, and don't you forget it. The Bully Brothers. O, O, O. O, O, O. Look out for Captain Hook. ICE, 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 ACE, 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 ace. I'm so good. Did you brag about it? You were an ace. ING, 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 ing. ING, 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 ing. Were you on a spring as you were bouncing around? I want you to kick a ball. A-L-L, A-L-L, all, kick that ball. Now let's spike it like a volleyball player. A-L-L, A-L-L, all, spike that ball. Car, car. C-A-R, you stick your arm in a jar of stars. A-R, R-R-R, A-R, R-R-R. I liked your pirate patch. O-R, or, O-R, or. I want more fish. Biting his head off that fork. O-W, ow. There's a cow going down, D-O-W-N. That's the way to get down. Oh, yeah. O-U, ow. O-U-T, O-U-T, get out of here, you bumblebee. O-U-T, out, out, out. O-U-T, out, out, out. You take a scaredy cat E, you take a scaredy cat A. You put them together and what do they say? E! But when you see the double E, say E, E. It's a bumblebee party. When you see the double E, say E, E. It's a bumblebee party. Party dance. E, 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 E. Rain, rain, you're a pain. A, I, A. Show me your muscles for that long, strong A. E-I-G-H, are you ready? The superhero of all the hunks and chunks. E-I-G-H, A. E-I-G-H, A. At the end of a root word, A-Y, A. Hey, do you want to play? Swish, score, hooray. O said to A, oh, I love you. And A said, absolutely nothing. So when you see O and A, what do you say? Oh, O-W, ow and O. O-W, let it snow. When you see E-D at the end of a root word, say ed, d, or t. When you see ed at the end of a root word, say ed, d, or t. O-I, oi, oi, oi. O-I, oi, 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 in the middle of a word. Boink. But it's O-Y, oi, oi, oi. Show me your boy muscles. O-Y, boy, 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 at the end of a word. I-R-er, for the girls. I-R-er. I-R-er, and you-are-er in the middle of a word. Did you just hang 10 as you surfed on a wave? Let's sing our Hawaii Five-O song. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. But it's E-R-er, E-R-er at the end of a word. E-R-er, E-R-er at the end of a word. Show me your paws with your claws. A, W, aw. Who's on your automobile ride? Let's invite 2 people. A-U-aw, A-U-aw, aw, aw, aw. Beep, beep. A-U-aw, A-U-aw, aw, aw, aw. Beep, beep. What did you just buy? Show me. O-U-G-H-T, odd. Hold your shopping bag up. Look what I bought. A-U-G-H-T, let's man a white a girl. Odd. Boys say daughters. Girls say, that's me. Get that potion that gives us the funky hunk and chunk motion. Pop its cork off. Pop. Shun, 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 shun. T-I-O-N. Shun, 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 shun. T-I-O-N. Shun, 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 shun. Do you want to live in a mansion? Of course you do. S-I-O-N. Shun, 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 shun. I want to live in a mansion. S-I-O-N. Shun, 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 shun. I want to live in a mansion. Let's pull a giant 1,000,000-pound onion out of the ground. I-O-N, I-O-N, yun. Yun, lift it up. It's a 1,000,000-pound onion. Take a bite. And blow that breath into your teacher. Ready? Shh. Don't you wake that W next to the R. Shh. Don't you wake that W next to the R. What's it say? When you see K-N, you don't say the K, you say N. When you see K-N, you don't say the K, you say N. When you see P-H, you don't say P-H, you say F. When you see P-H, you don't say P-H, you say F. I-N-K, I-N-K, ink, ink, ink. I don't drink pink ink. What's that you say? Why have 3 letters to just say J? Thanks for phonics dancing. I hope you love the hunks and chunks like I do. Let's do it again tomorrow.
Whew. That was a nice break in the middle. What do you think? What do you think about that? All right, so now we're going to pick up our writing tool and you're going to do a quick check on your hunks and chunks, okay? I'm going to give you 6 words. These could be words we just practiced. These could be words that we've practiced this week. These could be words that maybe you haven't seen before, but you know the sounds, you know the hunks and chunks, and I don't have to know a word to be able to read it or write it, all right? So, number 1, you're going to have 6. Number 1, the word is fearful. Say the word. Fearful. Blend to write fearful. Go ahead. Fearful. Fearful means full of fear. Fearful. All right, thumbs up on the reactions if you're ready. I see some thumbs up. I see some thumbs up. I see some people I haven't seen a thumbs up in quite some time. I don't even know if they're still here. They're going to need these words for their evidence. 3 different things for evidence today. All right, the next word, repeat the word. Softest. It was the softest kitty I had ever felt. Softest. What's the word? Softest. Pick up your pencil, blend to write. I should hear softest. Remember, you're going to blend to write the sounds in each syllable. You're going to have to take a breath in the middle, but get softest. Not s, f, t. That's not blending to read. Softest is what you should be saying. Base word is soft. Suffix at the end of the word is est. It was the softest kitty I have ever felt. Softest. Thumbs up with your reaction when you're done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Did you check your work? When I say did you check your work, you can't like check it against the screen or anything, but you can make sure you have all the sounds you need for softest. And don't just look at your paper and say softest. Look at your paper and look for softest. All right? I think we got thumbs up. Next word. The word is sleepless. I was so excited for school the next day that I was sleepless. Sleepless. E-double-E. Sleepless. I should hear sleepless. Thank you. Thumbs up when you're done. Thumbs up when you're done. Thank you. If your camera's on, you can thumbs up like that. If your camera's not on, you can use reactions. All right? I know sometimes we turn off our camera so the meeting doesn't freeze up. So use reactions. All right? Ready for the next word? The next word. Pre-write. Pre-write. Today, before we played Waterfall, I had you pre-write your sentence on the paper. Pre-write. I had you write it before. Pre-write. Remember that hunk and chunk for the sound. There's a silent letter at the beginning. Pre-write. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. Check your work while you're waiting. Thank you. I appreciate that those of you that are finished already are being very considerate of those that are taking their time and blending together those hunks and chunks. Pre-write. And I need a reason for that I to say I. Otherwise, I have pre-writ. All right, here we go. Next one. We're almost done. The word is meaner. My brother is meaner than I am. Meaner. Meaner. Mean. There's a lot of spellings for the E sound that you learned last week. Meaner. Maybe you didn't learn them last week. You learned them a long time ago, but you practiced last week in the keyword sentence. As he dreams of cookies, he sees many of these. I think that's the keyword sentence. I better remember it before week 6 of the phonics camp. Meaner. Got it? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Give me a thumbs up if you're done. We have one more. This word is kindly. They treated me very kindly in class. Kindly. I hope they treated me very kindly, and I hope they treat each other very kindly. It makes for a great day, doesn't it? When you are treated kindly. Kindly. I should hear kai. What do I use for the k sound when there's an I? I. Like kite. Kindly. There's a lot of skills you have to know for this word, isn't there? You have to know which spelling for the k sound. You have to know which spelling for the I sound. You have to know which spelling for the li sound. Nothing's new. It's just bringing all that knowledge forward and doing your personal best. And if you get it wrong, that's okay. Because you're going to learn from your mistake right now, and maybe you'll learn it today. Maybe you'll learn it the next time. But through practice comes perfect performance. All right? Perfect practice equals perfect performance. If I'm copying the screen, I'm not practicing perfectly. I'm practicing poorly, so I'm going to have a poor performance. I got to be thinking. All right? You got kindly? All thumbs up? All right. Do not erase. Your erasers are off. If you made a mistake, spotlight it, because you did not miss the whole word on any of these. I guarantee it. I'm pretty sure you got most words right. So just circle the part of the word you did differently. If you want to, you could write it above it. That's why you should have skipped a line. That's why we've been practicing skipping lines. So I'm predicting that it was WR that we didn't use for the sound. I'm predicting it was KI that we didn't say for kindly. We might have used CI. I'm predicting we used a different spelling for the E sound in 3 of these words with long E's. That's okay. Circle it. Write the correct spelling above it. Maybe you want to add those to your long E word wall. It's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late until the final jamboree, when all the teams come together and compete for who got the most words. So there's earful, meaner, and sleepless are all long E words. We haven't done I yet, but I see 2 long I words in pre-write and kindly. All right, so how'd you do? Put your pencils down. So now we're ready to reread the best shell. Remember, if there's not an AR test, send me 5 questions with the answer and I will make one. Okay? That way all reading will count towards the reading challenge. So that's all for today, my friends. That's not all for today. That's all the foundations today. So for evidence, you have the sentence you pre-wrote. Today, I met with the groups and I issued a challenge. You accepted the challenge. So I look forward to you matching me with my instructional videos and whatever other videos I create. I was creating videos like they were nothing yesterday, including my introduction video when I said, hi, challenge accepted, right? Because I'm looking forward to some awesome content that you're going to create. So goal team, go turn in your evidence. head to your gold room. You're going to read your fluency together today. I will be monitoring you and working with green team at the same time. Green team, go ahead and get started. I'm working with gold team and green team for fluency today. Purple team, go ahead and do your fluency for independent work right now. I will meet with you, and I want to see your night zookeeper worlds. So we're going to meet together when it's 9:30. I'm meeting with Purple Tigers, and we are going to share your night zookeeper worlds. All right? So show me what amazing stories and reports you're writing about your animals. Get your fluency done first. At 9:30, I'm meeting with Purple Team. Gold Tigers, Green Tigers. Let's get started. I'm meeting with both teams at once. Turn in your evidence. Meet me in small group. Gold room, green room. All right? Toodaloo, Tigers. You do know what to do. Oh, Mateo, you're going to meet in gold group with Gold Tigers. So, Mateo, if you and I are still working on word sorts, say, Miss Daniels, we're done. Let's go to gold group. Mateo, bring me into gold group. See you in a minute. I find it very weird that I'm talking to myself. Miss Daniels, head to small group. I have to say that because I get carried away with things called teaching reading. And I'm so excited of the progress people are making that I just want to keep going. But we got to get to gold group. All right. See you in gold group. See you in green group. Purple Tigers, 9:30. Fluency finished, or you can't share your night zookeeper. See you there.